Thinking about your Brooklyn outdoor space? The price tag can be shocking. But what if the right project gave you a 200 to 400% return on investment? Projects here range from a $1,000 planting to a $50,000 renovation. A full backyard makeover in Park Slope or Carroll Gardens often hits that $15,000 to $50,000 mark. We will break down every factor from square foot costs to hidden fees so you can budget with confidence. So let's start with the fundamentals. How do professionals even calculate these prices? First, by square foot. Expect $4 to $12 for basics, but up to $40 for patios or lighting. Then, hourly rates. General landscapers run $50 to $150. Specialized designers can charge up to $300. And materials matter. The choice between standard pavers and premium natural stone can double your budget. Ultimately, the scope is what drives the final price. A front yard spruce up isn't a full backyard overhaul. But these are New York numbers. Why exactly is it so much more expensive to do this work in Brooklyn? The answer is the Brooklyn Premium, a unique set of urban challenges. National averages just don't apply here. First, labor costs are significantly higher. Second, logistics are a pain. Moving materials through narrow streets adds serious expense. Then there's the bureaucracy. Many projects require permits from city agencies, which adds fees, costs, and delays. Finally, the site itself can inflate costs. Poor soil, difficult access, or existing utility lines all mean more specialized work. These factors, labor, logistics, permits, and site issues, are why a Brooklyn project costs more. Ignoring them is how budgets fail. So, beyond these built-in costs, where do homeowners go wrong and drive up their own expenses? Mistake number one is skipping professional design. Haphazard DIY work often leads to paying twice to fix costly errors. Another is choosing the wrong plants for your specific yard. When they die, you have to buy and plant them all over again. And many forget to budget for maintenance. A great installation can fall apart without care, leading to bigger restoration bills later. These mistakes show that a budget isn't just a number, it's a plan. Without one, you're walking into expensive traps. And that budget must be realistic. Costs in Brooklyn Heights or Dumbo are directly tied to higher property values. We've covered the costs, the local factors, and the mistakes. How do you take control and plan a successful project? Professionals have a guideline. Plan to invest 5 to 10% of your home's total value into your outdoor space. That 5 to 10% is what powers the massive ROI we mentioned at the start. It's about smart, proportional investment. If that number sounds high, use a phased approach. Design a master plan, but build it over a few years to spread out the cost. You can also get big savings by choosing native or younger plants. They require less water and maintenance, saving you money for years. Using native plants is part of a larger trend, sustainable design. Things like efficient lighting and irrigation lower your bills. With a solid plan in mind, how do you find the right partner to build it without being overcharged? The most defining factor is transparent pricing. Demand a detailed quote that breaks down every single cost. No surprises. Pricing your project in Brooklyn isn't about finding the cheapest option. It's about understanding all the factors to invest wisely. Remember, a well-planned project isn't an expense. It's an investment that can increase your home's resale value by up to 20%. So, create a plan, set a budget based on your home's value, and find a professional who offers total transparency. Your Brooklyn backyard has incredible potential. Now you have the knowledge to realize it. If you found this guide helpful, subscribe for more tips on maximizing your Brooklyn home's value.